And why are we?
What's up, guys? We're here at AMC Town Square with Chasing Cinema.
James Shu, how are you?
.com, and today it is gonna be an extremely slow movie-going weekend, but we are here no less to see Tommy Lee Jones, in my opinion, Harrison Ford, Grumpy Gramp Part 2. He always seems Grumpy Gramps. Tommy Lee Jones. And we have Miss Hilary Swank,
yes,
the beautiful,
yes,
the artistic,
who I fell in love with very, very young. Boys Don't Cry, $1 Million Baby. I mean, she's done so much good.
$1 Million Baby was amazing.
It was amazing. But you know what? The first movie I fell in love with her in, I was a kid watching this movie. It was the next Karate Kid, the fourth installment in the Karate Kid. You know, totally. But I mean, she's an incredible actress. 2 awards for Boys Don't Cry and $1 Million Baby. Tom Lee Jones, who is a veteran actor, who's really kind of started directing. And he directed this picture. He has done 4 pictures, 3 of which are westerns. He's also doing a 5th project, which is a remake of the 1972 film The Cowboys, also the same name. So he loves westerns. So I'm very interested to see this movie. It is a slow week, like you said. We've had these amazing blockbusters, but now we are in award season. It is December. We are getting to the end, and we're going to be watching so many movies. We're gonna lose it. But this week is kind of the last week of relaxing because the next couple weeks are going to be insanely busy.
And we haven't even said the title of the movie yet.
The Homesman.
By the way, what am I expecting? No, we didn't. And what am I expecting?
What are you expecting?
Not excited. We had like a 2.5-hour conversation a few weeks ago about superhero movies and how westerns was what it was now.
Yeah.
And I am on that latter side where I don't like westerns. They don't get me excited in any way, shape, or form. I think the only reason I like Django Unchained was because of Jamie Foxx and Leonardo DiCaprio. So I'm not a fan of westerns, and yeah, man.
Well, me being a huge movie fanatic, obviously, I've gone back and I've watched. I mean, the westerns in their prime, were incredible films. John Wayne, Clint Eastwood films. There was some really amazing stuff. Even, my favorite western is probably Stagecoach, which is one of John Wayne's earliest pictures. A John Ford film. Incredible movie. I really do love the genre, though it is definitely weakening out in most recent years. We had Django Unchained. We have had a few westerns every once in a while. And it tends
A Million
to be,
Ways to Die in the West,
well,
best picture of the year.
We don't count that. But usually they are mostly for an award, kind of an award-based movie. Like I said, Tom Lee Jones has been making westerns. Like, he's kind of dedicated his career to it. So this movie, I haven't watched anything really. I think I'm with the world, and I think the only reason why this movie is not going to make a lot of money is because not many people have heard of this movie, let alone seen anything for it. But the movie, you could just, how it's set up and how it was kind of, talked about through, our press and something that we definitely know that this is a movie that wants to be nominated for some things. So hopefully it is of that caliber.
We've had an amazing year so far.
And I mean, it started off real bumpy. In January, February, I was like, oh no. But I mean, it has been nonstop amazing. Nonstop.
And why not let it continue with?
Let's do it. The Homesman.
The Homesman. We'll be back, guys. Alright, guys, so we just got out of
The Homesman.
I'll go first in the tradition of ChasingCinema.com. Man, this movie,
James's review.
The whole time I'm watching this film, I'm thinking it's just, what's the best word I can think of? I would say glib. I mean, the soundtrack did nothing for me. The only thing I loved about the only thing good about this movie for me was Hilary Swank. She did her thing, but yeah, there are scenes in this movie that, the way women are treated, and I don't know, man. It was a miss for me. Talk to me, dude. I don't know how to talk.
Well, you're unfortunately, like we've talked about many times on this video, on the podcast, we in Vegas tend to be very last on a lot of lists, especially to get movies. And this movie has been around and out in other places, so we're kind of getting it late. And a lot of people's criticisms, how it's been treating women, how it portrays women. But yeah, this is probably one of the most challenging movies of the year. As you always say, it's the only movie I'll only watch once because of how, really affecting and depressing it is. I mean, if you are someone that is disturbed easily, this might not be the movie for you because, no, in all seriousness, I mean, there's some really traumatic stuff that you will watch. However, I could watch these things more than once, even the glib as it is. I did enjoy the movie. I think Tom Lee Jones has really done a great job in modernizing the Western, and though obviously it's still in the West and you're in times, he's done a really great job and developed a style. However, his acting to me in this movie was really weird because he's the director of this movie. He should know how every character should act. However, Tom Lee Jones, in times of this movie where we have, these tragedies happening to these women, acting like he's in a comedy. And I understand that we need comedy relief sometimes to leave this tension, because I mean, it gets, like you said, really glib in this movie. Tommy Jones acts a little bit cartoonish, and it doesn't always necessarily fit. However, I thought the movie had a very beautiful style. I did enjoy. Hilary Swank was incredible. Her character does take a turn in the movie that no one sees coming, and after that moment, the movie kind of a little bit lost, kind of like Tommy Jones's character. Overall, I thought it was a good movie. I don't think many people are going to go see it, unfortunately, but if you are into westerns, if you are a fan of Hilary Swank, I would still recommend it. If you can face some really challenging stuff, I'd recommend you read about it so you know what you're getting yourself into.
It's giving you nightmares.
Yeah. So,
certain people give them nightmares.
Oh, I honestly believe some people won't be able to watch this.
Yes.
Because of how intense
Tommy
it
Lee
is.
Jones needs to take a page out of Ben Affleck's book, and this is how you direct, this is how you act, just saying.
I mean, at times he's really great. There's a moment, like I said, there's a moment
Grumpy Gramps.
where Hilary Swank takes a turn, and Tommy Lee Jones' reaction to that is one of the best moments I've seen Tommy Lee Jones perform in a very long time, but it's only that short amount of moment. And then there's these really moments where there's like a slapstick fight that just kind of seems real funny. It just doesn't all add together. It's better in parts than it is as a whole. As I said earlier, I think this movie is one that they want to be nominated for stuff. Unfortunately, I don't think it's up to the caliber of the amazing, amazing films that we've been watching and are going to be nominated, let alone the ones that are still coming out. Next week is not an incredible week.
Before that, if you want to see the full-on review, chasecinema.com/
The Homesman.
and then you can actually understand everything that Mr. Toronto's talking about in full detail. Just saying, by the way, FYI, just so you know, moving forward. Hey, real quick on a serious note, chasecinema.com, in the description, links below, like and follow this guy, that way you don't have to hear just us talking on this video. You can hear what comes out of this brilliant artiste mind that we have, Jake Toronto, Chasing Cinema, like and follow, Facebook, Twitter, go to Chasing Cinema and not just see what we just did today, which was Tommy Lee Jones's
Homesman.
but you can see everything we've done this year and years before that, because this is what we do, and it's fun and it's awesomeness, and
Next week,
we'll be back.